Hello students. In this session we'll continue with the same chapter, number system. In previous class we had discussed about different types of numbers, natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers, irrational numbers, and also we had discussed about rational numbers, definition of rational number, and how one is related to other, the numbers how they are related to each other, and how to represent the rational number on number line. So today let us discuss exercise 1.1 in first lesson. So before that, once we recall the definition of rational numbers, or what are rational numbers. Observe, a number is called rational if we are saying if any number is rational if it can be expressed in the form of p by q. Again I am repeating, a number is called rational if it can be expressed in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0. That means if you are, for example, here we gave some examples, 1 by 2, minus 2 by 3, or sometimes you can take 0 by 3 like this. So here this is p, this is q. So if any number is expressed in the form of p by q and p and q are here p, q, p, q. Here if you are expressing the numbers in the form of p by q, that means one is numerator and if it is in the form of fraction. But don't forget there is a difference between rational and fraction. As I told you, fraction cannot be negative, but you can take rational numbers and negative numbers. Clear? So here p is 1, q is 2, and here one condition is q should not be 0. For example, if it is 1 by 0, this is not defined, so it is not possible. Clear? So a number is called rational if it can be expressed in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers, q is not equal to 0. Example, 1 by 2, minus 2 by 3, etc. You can take any other example. Clear? So now we got to know what are rational numbers. So related to these rational numbers, we are going to solve exercise 1.1. So we'll go with first question. Exercise 1.1. Is 0 a rational number? They are asking, is 0 a rational number? Can you write it in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0? So they are asking, is 0 is a rational number? As you all know, if it is rational number, we can express in the form of p by q, as you, that is p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0. Yes. So here we have to say that 0 is rational number or not. But if you go for solution, yes, 0 is a rational number. Yes, we will take 0 is a rational number. We can write it in the form of p by q. Yes, we can express 0 in the form of p by q. How? Observe. So 0 can be, if anything the value is obtaining is 0, you can take it as like this, 0 by 1 or 0 by 3. 0 by 1 is equal to 0. 0 by 3 is equal to 0. Clear? Or you can take 0 by minus 5. 0 by minus 5 again 0. So here it is, this is p, this is q. Here also this is p, 0 is q. But the condition is q should not be equal to 0. So observe here, we gave minus 5, 1, minus 3. Clear? So it should be in the form of p by q, and q should not equal to 0. And p and q are integers. Yes. So here 0 by 1, 0 by 3, 0 by minus 5, all are equal to 0. And here 0, here 0, 1 or 0, 3, 0, minus 5 are integers. Yes, Integers consist of like this 0, 1, 2, 3, so on, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, so on. Yes, so if I take 0 and 1, 0, 1 is there, so it is integers. Clear? And here q is not equal to 0. So 0 is a rational number we can express in the form of p by q, and q is not equal to 0. Clear? Exercise 1.1, same. Question number 2. Find 6 rational number between 3 and 4. Find 6 rational number between 3 and 4. So here 3 is a natural number, 4 is also natural. Even we will consider 3 and 4 as an integer also, or 3 and 4 is whole number also. So we have to find rational number in between. For example, if the same thing if they give, find the rational number between 3 and 4 if they give, it is not possible, because in natural number we won't consider the decimal, or we won't consider the fraction like that. So we can't find the natural number between 3 and 4. Clear? In the same thing, if they ask find the whole number between 3 and 4, it is also not possible. And if they ask find the natural number in between integer, or if they ask find the integers between 3 and 4, it is also not possible. But find the rational number in between 3 and 4 we can do. We can find easily. Clear? So how many numbers they gave? 6 we have to find. Between 3 and 4 we have to find 6. Here you have two methods for solving this. Two methods. One is regular, what I did here, this is one method, and the one is short method. Short method. Clear? For 1 mark if they ask, you can use short method. For 2 marks if they ask, you can use the regular method. Clear? Alternate. This is short method, is nothing but alternate method. So now let us start. How to find 6 rational number between 3 and 4. Step 1. Observe step 1 is nothing but first rational number. You are finding the first. How to find the rational number between two natural numbers or whole numbers or integer if they give like this. So just you have to add those two numbers to get first rational number. Just to add those two numbers, 3 plus 4. 3 plus 4 is 3 plus 4 is 7, whole divided by 2. Just you have to take sum of two numbers and take half of 2, or you can say that average of two numbers. As you all know how to take average of two numbers. Average of two numbers, how you will take? Just adding two numbers and dividing by 2. The same steps we are following here. So here the first step is taking average of two numbers. So average of two numbers means 3 plus 4 by 2. So 3 plus 4 by 2, 3 plus 4 is 7, 7 by 2. Clear? So we got 7 by 2 as a rational number. How we can consider whether it is rational or not? 7 by 2 is rational because it is in the form of p by q, and here q is not equal to 0. But is there in between 3 and 4? We have to check. It is there in between 3 and 4. So as you all know, if we take 7 by 2 to the decimal, it becomes 3.5. Yes, 3.5 is in between 3 and 4. Clear? Again, the next obtain. So next, to get next rational number, you have to take the first one as it is, because we are taking the in between 3 and 4. You should not go for second number, because after 4 we are not taking. So if we take 4, if we ask why we can't take 4, because if we take 4, it becomes 4 point something. The answer will be 4 point something. So here they asked in between 3 and 4, not 4 and 5 or something else. So here if they give like 3 and 4, you have to take always the lesser number, 3. Clear? So here the number should be in between 3 and 4. So consider 3. If it is 4 and 5, consider 4. If it is 10 and 11, consider 10, like that, so on. So to get second rational number, the obtained here, observe here, the obtained previous rational number, what is it is 7 by 2 should be added to the first rational number, that is 3. So we have to add 3 plus 7 by 2. So 3 plus 7 by 2. So 3 plus 7 by 2, here Again you have to take LCM. So how to take LCM? Multiplication plus 3 2s are 6, 6 plus 7, 13. So 13 by 2. So however, first here we have to take, as you all know, again we are taking the average of two numbers. Which are those two numbers? The first number, that is 3, and the first obtained rational number. Here first obtained rational number is 7 by 2. So 3 plus, first you do 3 plus 7 by 2, first addition, then we have to take by 2. Clear? Already by 2 is in the first rational number, don't confuse here. So 13 plus 7 by 2. So 13 plus 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 7 by 2, it is 13 by 2. So 13 by 2 whole divided by 2. So again 13 by 2 whole divided by 2. So 13 by 2 whole divided by 2, multiplication, it becomes 13 by 4. 13 by 4. So 13 by 4 is the second rational number. Again if you convert that into decimal, you will get 3.25. Yes, 3.25 is in between 3 and 4. Next number, the steps are continued as it is, as again 3 plus the previous, 3 plus previous rational number, 3 plus previous, it is 13 by 4. So again 3 plus 13 by 4. Clear? So 4 3s are 12, 4 3s are 12 plus 13 by 4. So 12 plus 13 by 4, 25 by 4. But again it is divided by 2. So first we are taking, just we are adding these two. For that I got 25 by 4 by 2. So because we have to take average of 2. So again if you multiply 4 to 2, 8. So 25 by 8. Again if you check in decimals, it is 3.125. Again it is in between 3 and 4. Follow the next step, same. Average of first rational number and the obtained previous. Again 3 plus 25 by 8. First divided by 2 you have to take. So again 8 3s are 24 plus 25 divided by 8. So again 25, 24 plus 25 by 8 by 2. So it becomes 49. 8 2s are 16. So 49 by 16. Again if you convert 49 by 16, it is 3.06. It is in between 3 and 4. Next step, same. 3, the previous obtained previous rational number. First you add 3 plus 49 by 16. So 16 3s are 48. So 48 plus 49, it is 97 by 16 by 2. Again half. So again 16 2s are 32. So 97 by 32. Again if you check in decimal, it is 3.03. Yes, it is in between 3 and 4. Last step, because we should find 6 rational numbers. So we are undergone 6. If it is only 3, you can stop till 3, step 3. So again what is the next step? Again 3 number, the obtained previous, again 3, again 3 previous rational number. So 3 plus 97 by 32 by 32. Again if I take 97 and 32, what we will get? 96. So 32 3s are 96. 96 plus 97, 193. So 96, here 96 plus 97 whole divided by 32. Again whole divided by 2, half. So 96 plus 97, it is 193 whole divided by 32 2s are 64. So 193 by 64. So 3.01. Again it is in between 3 and 4. So these are the steps you have to follow, that for getting first rational number, just you take average of the given numbers. If it is, for example, if they gave 2 and 5, 2 plus 5, 7, 7 by 2 again, or 3 and 5, 3 plus 5, 8, 8 by 2, like that. So here the two numbers are 3 and 4. So 3 plus 4 by 2, it is 7 by 2. Clear? To get first at rational number, just you take average of given numbers. For again second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, like that, you have to take the first given number, take average of first given number and the previous obtained rational number. Clear? And other than this, we have one alternate method. How to take alternate method? Just you have to take 3. 3 is nothing but, in rational number we can write 3 by 1, correct? 3 by 1 is nothing but 3. Here 3 is P, 1 is Q. So here it is expressed in P by Q. Again, denominator is not equal to 0. Clear? So 3 by 1 is rational. Again, 4 can be written as 4 by 1. So 4 is P, here P is 4, Q is 1. Again it is in the form of P by Q and denominator it is 1, which is not equal to 0. So 3 by 1, 4 by 1 are rational. So first 3 and 4 write like this, 3 by 1, 4 by 1. Now how many numbers they asked? 6. Here the total rational numbers we have to find is 6. So every time if they give the particular number to find, just to increase one number. Here 6 means we have to take 7. If they give 4 means we have to take 5. If they give 3, we have to take 4, like that. So here it is 6, so take 7. So multiply by 7 by 7, again 7 by 7, both numerator and denominator. So 7 3s are 21, 1 7s are 7. Again in this 7 4s are 28, 7 1s are 7. So let us divide this. So 21 to 28, 21 by 7, 28 by 7. In between this we have 22 by 7, 23 by 7, 24 by 7, 24 by 7, 25 by 7, 26 by 7, 27 by 7. So this is how to find the shortest method. So just taking them 3 by 1, 4 by 1. Multiply, if it is 6, take 7. So multiply both numerator and denominator by 7. So 7 3s are 21 by 7, 28 by 7. So here in between this we have 6 rational number, 22 by 7, 23 by 7, 24, 25, 26 by 7. Again if you divide those, again the decimal numbers it will be in these two numbers, 3 and 4. This is how to find the rational number between the two numbers, the regular method and the alternate method. Clear?